Hello everybody, as all of you knows, I live in London. I'm waiting for the Brexit, and this video is for a sort of a Christmas wish or prediction for 2019. As all of you knows, this year has been terrible for all kind of investment except maybe one that or two. One is gold that keep the value, and the other one is US dollar. US dollar is still stronger than last year. But for all the other investment has been a disaster. The major disaster has been Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The full market crashed 85%. Of course, for the all-time high, but still it's not a good investment for 2000. And it's not been a good investment for 2018. The other bad investment, government bonds. All the government bonds, they suffer a loss. All bonds suffer a loss. All the investments, we say, where you lose money in all the investments in 2019. You started with government bonds and bonds in general. All the mutual funds that invest in bonds suffer a lot this year. If you consider emerging markets with the devaluation of the currency and the equity market is a disaster. If you consider the Europe, all the major stock market lose a lot of money. We are now in Westminster, and in a few minutes time I'm asking to this guy what he thinks about Brexit and to invest in United Kingdom. I was asking to this guy what he thinks about Brexit, and his face was really disappointed and he didn't want to answer. He doesn't like Corby. He doesn't like a soft Brexit. He wants hard Brexit. He is a real man of Scotland. If Brexit will happen, he will lose a lot of tourists. All the asset class during 2019 dramatically drops. Let's start with the most safe asset class, bonds. You can imagine to invest in Italian bonds at the beginning of the year. Such a disaster. But not only. The credit spread went up all through Europe, and this creates another problem to all the asset class. So at the end of the year, most of the funds that invest in bonds suffer from 5 to 10% drop. Don't talk about emerging market. Emerging market has really been a disaster. Venezuela, Brazil, Iran, China, Argentina, and the list is very long. Russia. So all these markets the value of the currency drop a lot against the US dollar. So, and then if we talk about equities is even worse. So we lost a lot in all the markets, Europe first of all, but mainly in Asia. And now let's talk about the United States. US dollar is strong. It's the only good investment. If at the beginning of the year you invest in dollar, you still have your money. Even better, you have more money if you was a European investor. On bond side, you lose a little bit, but if you remain in the short period of the curve, it was good. But if you invest in 10 years, you lose some money. On the equity side, in the last months, Dow Jones and Nasdaq drop a lot, so you suffer a big loss. But what was the worst investment in 2019? Cryptocurrencies, of course. But this is not a correct analysis, and most of the economists are completely wrong. In fact, the result of 2018, this result has been caused by 2017 big bubble. There was an exaggeration in prices, and in 2018 we paid. But is everything wrong in the cryptocurrency? I answer in the next video, but first of all I would like to wish you buone feste from London. Now let's talk about prediction for 2019. Okay, let's start with the bond market. I believe is not a good year, 2019. better to remain flat on government bonds or stay on the short curve, maximum 2-3 years on bonds in general. Credit spread will continue to go up, and interest rates in the United States, I believe, will not go down. It depends from the equity market, but again, will be very difficult that Fed will decrease interest rates up to the moment that Dow Jones reach at least 18,000. Talking about European equities, this is another big problem. Everybody is thinking that Brexit is a problem. In reality, Europe is the biggest problem that we have. You notice that in France they are not happy. You notice that in Italy spread is very high, and even equity are at a very low level. So I'm expecting something bad, some bad news coming from Europe. On Brexit, of course, we are here in London. I'm expecting, in the worst case scenario, that means hard Brexit, to have a great opportunity to buy real estate in London. This will be really, really great. So, not a good year to make an investment? This is not true. It's a good year to have opportunities. 2019 is the year of opportunities. You have to be ready, you have to be quick, you have to be smart. And you have not to be stupid, and stupid. So you do not have to read the newspaper, or better, you have to read and to be contrarian. 2019 will be the year of contrarians. The other big bet is gold. Gold, 10 years, is not going up. So I'm expecting that in the next 10 years, gold can at least double the price. Let's talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. What are the predictions for 2019? Of course, if you read the newspapers, they say that Bitcoin will go down to 1,000. Bitcoin is dead. Rubini say that it's fake. A lot of macroeconomic stupid people, they say that it's dead. These are just stupid. You cannot say things like that just because you want your name on Bloomberg on the first page, because you are just a bastard. Bitcoin and crypto is the new technology. You cannot stop them. You can just invest, and if you invest slowly in a risky business, you can only make money. There is a big opportunity. Bitcoin went down 85% in 1 year. You can just buy Bitcoin. That's the only thing that you have to do. This year is the year of opportunities. This year is the year of adoption. Stablecoin should go up from 1 billion, now we have 2.5 billion to 10 billion. Security token will start. Real estate, the tokenization of the economy is the only way to save the world from a big debt. So don't follow stupid people, don't follow stupid journalists, and invest in crypto, but understanding where you put the money, not in scam project, but in a very good project. And I wish you happy Christmas to you and your family with the crypto market.